Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my coffee because it's early this morning. Been up since like 4 a.m. and I'm on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And I tell you what's crazy is my shoes were downstairs. Went downstairs and got my shoes. And guess who's awake? Rashid, catching up on his wrestling. At 5 a.m., he's catching up on his wrestling. Strange bird. Anyway, I'm on the road. Got a job I got to do for my friend up here, Allie. Putting down new flooring and new toilets and stuff like that. Just trying to make the place beautiful. Doing what I do. Do what I do. And last night for our live stream, shout out to everybody that joined into our live stream last night. We'll be doing our live stream tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I don't know from where, because we'll be working on this house that has no furniture or anything in there. So maybe I have to go to like a sports bar or something like that. But we will be doing it one way or the other at 5 o'clock because this is the last Sunday live stream with you guys. Because the season's here. It's the last weekend without football. Yes, today's Saturday. So next week, it'll be Saturday. We just switched days because, unfortunately, football is going to be getting in the way of our weekly live stream. Isn't that a damn shame? It's a damn shame that football has to conflict. Oh, that's what we were running. It's football! So football's back. This is the last Sunday until the week before Super Bowl that there's no football. Fellas, tell your wives they're about to be a widow again. Widow for the season. Anyway.
Excuse me, you got female fans.
Huh?
You got female fans.
Okay. Well, ladies, tell your husband if he's not a football fan, he's about to be a widower for the season.
Same.
Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's time to start focusing in on football. And we'll have the big sub. David Wiley will be in the house and everything else, and we're going to somehow I got to fit in getting the studio and the outside. I don't know where I'm putting it in, but damn it, if I don't have to, if I don't sleep for the next week, it's okay because football's back. So last night when we were doing our live stream last night, we had the mailman delivering some news, a rumor that I hadn't heard about, and apparently it's getting some traction in Kansas City. The Kansas City Michael Gelkin type guy was saying that, of course, if Chris Jones does not report and play week 1, okay, which is next week, that Kansas City is probably just going to, or will look to trade him. You had Kelsick literally begging him, please, please, please come back because he knows how important he is. Chris Jones is dominant. Dude had 15 and a half sacks as a defensive tackle. 15 and a half sacks. Now here's the problem. Draft picks or money? Draft picks or was coffee too hot? You okay? Coffee got you done? I don't have any water to give you.
I know, I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks.
See, she always talks about how hot I like my food hot. Okay. The food bit back this time. That coffee was hot. Anyway, you don't want to give up both draft picks and money. The reason why Chris Jones isn't in there in Kansas City right now is he wants to get paid. And I'm assuming he wants to get paid like Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, who is at $31.6 million. I don't know why they just rounded up to 32. When you're up that high, what's $400,000 more? What's $400,000 more? Chump change. He's looking to get paid, but the Kansas City is not looking to just say we'll just give him away. Have your free. No, that ain't the way it works. They're looking for a number one and a player. Now, here's the rumor that's being spread about me and the crew about something they did or were supposed to do. But anyway, rumor is what they would want from the Cowboys is a number one pick and Osa Indigazua. Would you make that trade? I'm gonna ride the fence here. First round picks. The Dallas Cowboys, you can say what you want about Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys with first round picks are better than anybody else. They just are. You look at Micah Parsons, you look at CD Lamb, you look at Tyler Smith, and hopefully we're saying the same thing about Mazza. Very rarely do they do a soft taco. Very rarely. We got Taco and we got Morris Claiborne. That's the only two in the last 12 years you can look and say have not been Pro Bowlers. And it still blows my mind when I think about San Francisco giving up 3 number ones and a 3 for Trey Lance. To put that in perspective, would you take and draft a quarterback giving up Micah Parsons, CD Lamb, and Mozzie Smith? Or Tyler Smith? Because that's what San Francisco literally potentially did when they moved up to take Trey Lance. So I'd have a hard time giving up my first round pick and knowing that I'm going to have to pay probably $30 million a year for Chris Jones. But did that scare you? You just you jumped. But if you put Chris Jones in a tackle, that's like Reggie White. That's like Aaron Donald. If you put Chris Jones there with Micah Parsons on the outside, I can't say it would guarantee a Super Bowl because anything can happen, but it would be about as close as you're going to get. Now, I know people will still say Dak Prescott's just garbage. The same way they used to say Tony Romo's just garbage. We've had good enough offenses to be Super Bowl championship offenses. But that's not the only thing that you have to have. If you look back with Troy Aikman, Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman, without the defense the Cowboys had during the 90s, he's not winning Super Bowls. You can take Troy Aikman and put him on another team that didn't have that defense and those weapons. He's not winning a Super Bowl. You can take Roger Staubach, okay? He had the doomsday defense. The doomsday defense. You need that. And Aaron Rodgers, the bad man, as bad as he is, he won 1 Super Bowl, and they had the number 3 defense. You can take Tom Brady, the GOAT. I don't know that he's the GOAT without the defense he's had. The worst defense he had in his career and won the Super Bowl was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one. That was 8th ranked. That's the worst. A couple of those years, he had the number 1 defense. When you have a defense that shuts people down, gets you the ball, and gives you short fields, chances are you will win the games. And that's what those defenses have done for those quarterbacks. Flat out. 2014, if our defense could have stopped Aaron Rodgers, boom, we go. Against the Rams, if we could have stopped the Rams on 4th down and given our offense another shot, boom, we win. Against Aaron freaking Rodgers, we score the touchdown, and Aaron freaking Rodgers goes down the field in 50 seconds, and they kick a field goal and win. Yes, chicks dig the deep ball. Chicks dig the deep ball. People love the offense. They put the fans in the stands. But without that defense that doesn't shut people down, you ain't winning. Say what?
Defense wins championships.
That's right. She knows. Defense wins championships. But chicks dig the deep ball too, right? You don't like the deep pass? You don't like seeing CD Lamb doing like a 360 in the air and coming down with the impossible catch?
Yeah.
See,
Right.
chicks dig the deep ball. But it's that ugly, nasty defense. And Chris Jones will do that ugly, nasty defense and help to shut people down. And most especially, stop the run, which we all know has been the Achilles heel. Now, the number 1 pick, that's where I have a problem. And in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking about Jalen Ramsey was traded for a 4th-round pick. So you're telling me that they'll only take a number 1? Are you telling me that? Because here's what I would do. I would say, yo, Kansas City, how about this? We're trying to work with you now, okay? We don't want to give up our number 1. Well, we just can't do. Yeah, listen. How about this? We'll give you a number 2 because, well, let's be honest. We suck with number 2s. We suck with number 2s. You know, we just let go. You know, Boss Man Fat, number 2, right? Last year, Tristan Hill, a number 2. Boom. Jalen Smith, a number 2. Sam Williams just got busted with a gun charge and substance in his car. I hope he can turn that shit around. I hope that he's going to be great. I hope so. I hope Schoonmaker is going to be great. But looking at recent history of number 2s, bro, it ain't been too good. So I would say Kansas City, let's make a deal. I'll give you not 1, but I'll give you 2. 2. Look, you see it? 2. 2 2s. 2 2s. You see how that rolled up and tongue? 2 2s. I'll give you this year's 2 and the next year's 2. And we hold on to Osa. Bro. We suck at number 2, so we're not really giving up anything, right? We hold on to our number 1. We got to pay the guy. And you can look at this and say, you know, as much as they talk about the Eagles, the best, they're the best of everything. The best of everything. They're going to be the best at dropping like a rock, too. That's what they're going to be best at this year. Because they're going to be like, what happened to the Eagles? They were so hyped. That's what I would do for that situation. I'm not a fan of giving up number 1s. I'm a fan of giving up 2s. All right, good people. That's what we got this morning. There's a rumor. Chris Jones. Leave a comment below. Would you make that deal for Chris Jones? He is 29 years old, 15 and a half sacks last year, and wants to get paid. You let Dan Quinn work with that guy. Man, that'd be scary. Peace.